going up. We going crazy. Going bonkers. Produced by Ziggy. Zay Ticky. Believe that.
It ain't peaches, it'll deceive you, boy, believe me. What you know about a jungle made with nothing but semen. No creepy crawlers, just heathens that prey on your weakness. Smell the slightest hint of fear, understand that you'll eat it. Gang bangers that greet your test on their face like Weezy. Pouring milk by the ounce, walking around looking sleepy. I'm from a town, no integrity, a broken city, disrupted. I know niggas who once were real, who now turning into subs. When it comes to murder, it's nothing. Rallos get pulled over scuffles. Bumpy road around this motherfucker, your life means nothing. It ain't peaches. Niggas walking around with no feelings, with a chip on their shoulder, saying the world don't feel us. Trying to earn them some millions so they can split with they niggas. I know cats that died broke because they lost all ambition. When it comes out to get.
Welcome back. More to live for. Got another exclusive interview, man. You ain't gonna believe it. You had to see it to believe it. Got a special guest with me. I'm gonna let him introduce himself. He can tell you what it is that he does, and gonna keep the ball rolling. What's going on, my man?
Man, what's the deal, gang? It's y'all favorite hood nigga. Y'all know on YouTube with Big Nina, boy. What's happening?
Definitely, man. It's definitely nice to meet you, man. I definitely want to thank you for doing this for me, man. I definitely think you pushing some good content and your energy, man. Definitely loving the energy, man. So, for my viewers, over here on the East Coast, North Carolina, that might not be too familiar with you, can you tell us a little bit about yourself? Where you from? And I use that term loosely. I definitely mean in a geographical way. But can you tell us, just how you came up?
Oh yeah, man. I'm from LA, California. You know what I'm saying? The east side of LA, 69th Main to be exact. I grew up, we call it Little Egypt. You know what I'm saying? We grew up on that blacktop where, all the dope dealers, killers, and gorillas was your homeboys and your heroes. You know what I'm saying? Raised myself, you know what I'm saying? I never grew up with mom and pops, was just raised in the streets, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? I started banging at the age of 12. I got tattooed at the age of 12. Just going through juvenile hall, group home, foster homes, and, just trying to find my way out, bro. You know what I'm saying? On this blacktop, and, as time prevailed, the streets then raised the rider, and I used what I learned from the streets to take this YouTube shit over and, penetrate some real game on a nigga heart though, and they spirit, man, and change the narrative of how I grew up. You know what I'm saying? So that's where we at with it.
Okay, definitely, man. I think you laid it out, pretty clear, man. A few things I want to ask you, man, that me personally, that I never knew. So in your upbringing, the fact that you, like you said, you grew up without parents, is that what, led to you, getting put on at such a young age, or is that, pretty typical, of the lifestyle?
Nah, the game chose me. I didn't choose the gang bang. You see what I'm saying? Gang bang chose me. You know what I'm saying? And where I'm from, like, when you jump off that porch on that blacktop though, you know what I'm saying? And, the streets always watching, you know what I'm saying? And what I was doing, man, is I caught the attention of the niggas in the neighborhood, you know what I'm saying? And, they ran and hollered at my siblings like, hey, cuz, I gotta get put on. He doing too much in the hood, you know what I'm saying? And I've been a hustler since day one, you know what I'm saying? And that's how it started off for me, you know what I'm saying? Like my life, if I would resemble a movie to my life, I would say Colors. The little young nigga that was stealing the little cassette tapes out the cars and shit back in the day.
Okay.
Yeah, that was me, bro.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So what led to you finding music? How did music play a part in your life? Because I did my research and I do understand that you do music and you're good at it from what I heard. So.
Oh yeah. Just being in the streets, man, watching the G homies rap. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Big Snoop. Fucking around with the cassette player, man, and record back in the day. I used to have the recorder. You know what I'm saying? I put on the beat and just record on that cassette tape, and just stayed at it, bro. And I started painting my words like Picasso and shit in the streets, and telling my story. So it just came out to be that it was something solid that penetrated to the game though, bro. So, and then, I had other influences. like homeboys from the hood, like Spotted Loke, and you know, a lot of homeboys from the neighborhood that had reached a certain accolade with this music game. So yeah, man, it took me far.
Oh yeah, definitely, man. Definitely, man. And definitely being that you you're a West Coast artist, man. I think that that kind of ties in with your influences, and that your music is definitely genuine. So it's nothing that people on the outside looking in gotta wonder if it's true or not. So I definitely want to take time to chime in on that. So can you tell me tell my viewers a little bit more about your YouTube channel?
Yeah, man. For my YouTube channel though, man, the streets really inspired me to jump on YouTube, bro. What I do is life coaching, you know what I'm saying, and motivate, you know what I'm saying, and not just for the streets, you know what I'm saying, but for any young person that's going through something. Everybody going through something on this black top, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I think a lot of times a lot of niggas don't realize that fake could be anybody. You see what I'm saying? Fake could be anywhere. A lot of these motherfuckers out here be thinking that say homeboys, but the nigga just a wolf hiding in sheep clothing. You know what I'm saying? And it was time for me to like really penetrate this game that I learned from the black top and spread it through the internet, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? And show the next generation, like, yeah, niggas is out of bounds on how they moving. You know what I'm saying? There's not enough street dudes that's really trying to, penetrate something to this new generation, because how they moving out here, bro. They willing to die first. You know what I'm saying? And live fast, my nigga. So where I'm from and all that shit, a lot of niggas die every day. You know what I'm saying? A lot of females die every day. So, with me getting older and shit, I told myself and I told God, like, I made a deal with God that I was gonna keep it real on my YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying? And speak this hood shit and hope that it'll touch a lot of homes and a lot of lives, and shit, here we are,
Exactly. Because this is exactly how I found you. Just catching some of that good content that that you're pushing out there, man. I definitely think it's super dope. And like you said, man, you giving the people, a look into your lifestyle, but at the same time, you're definitely doing the life coaching part, because you're not saying, be like me, or you should do this or shouldn't do that. Man, you're just giving people, real life scenarios on, certain situations that may or may not happen, in day-to-day lifestyle. So I definitely think that's pretty cool. So I definitely want to, let you know that your channel is definitely super dope. And, just the thought process behind it of putting one together, man, I definitely think that's something that, we all can learn from. So.
Yeah. I mean, for me, I wouldn't really want to wish nobody walk in my shoes, man, because, everybody got their story, bro. But, it rain every day in some people's lives, bro. You know what I'm saying? But we got to deal with the cards that was dealt with us. I don't believe in holding on to the past. You know what I'm saying? Because no matter what you say, people can't see what you say. You see what I'm saying? You know how people always explain themselves? We can't see what you say. So that's why I learned that shit real early. Stop trying to prove yourself, nigga. Speak on what you stand on. That's why I always say what you standing on, because that's all you got at the end of the day is your principles. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Exactly. And that's why, like I said before we even started, man, I just want to remind, my viewers, they already know, people that may not know me, just by, doing this with you, like you said, be yourself and stand on what you stand on. I'm not pretending to be, from anywhere or anything like that, but it's just, coincidental that, these last few big projects of mine happen to be with certain people. So I just kind of want to tap in on that, but I'm definitely, like you said, standing on what I stand on, not pretending to be, something that I'm not. So I definitely want to thank you for pointing that out, man. So
well, let me say big shout out to your channel too, bro. I definitely think the way you conducting this interview is solid. You know what I'm saying? And where you going at with this shit, because I seen the interviews with ODM Slim, you know what I'm saying? You got something going. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people go hate the way you conduct yourself. You know what I'm saying? Some people might be, offended by your success on YouTube, and that's gonna happen, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because at the end of the day, hate comes in silence. You know what I'm saying? You can't always hear that shit. You know what I'm saying? So, keep up the dope work, bro. And yeah, man, it's a pleasure working with you.
For sure, man. For sure. Hey, look, I'm gonna just chime in on something that you just said though. It's just ironic, man. Yeah, the Lakers beat the Supersonics, but on some real, on being totally real with you, man. I reach out to people, you know, 2,000-3,000 miles away, you know, and they respond. I want to do A, B, and C for X, Y, and Z, and I'm able to make it happen. But, you know, people that I may see every day, but people, you know, just keeping it always real, people that I know don't take me serious. So like that just goes, you know, it just ties into what you said. So once again, I definitely want to, you know, thank you for spitting that game. So,
but just though, hey, when you say that, it's the reason why. You see what I'm saying? They're offended by what you're doing. You see what I'm saying? You passing what you're doing is foreign to them. You see what I'm saying? This is something that they might want it to do. You see what I'm saying? They looking at why you doing it and not them. Sometimes they never go admit to you that what you doing. Prime example. Let me give you some dope game, bro. Right? It's like you know when that motherfucker is envy because they not gonna acknowledge the work you put in. You busting on this platform right now. You getting it done. You see what I'm saying? And when you leave from wherever them niggas is at and you come back and they still doing the same thing, they still never go acknowledge what you're doing, bro. You see what I'm saying? They never go do it. You see what I'm saying? But that's confirmation that what you doing is positive. It's in the right direction because a real motherfucker that's gonna support you, they gonna say, hey, keep going. They ain't gonna sit up there and not acknowledge you. They see the work you're doing. It takes a personality to get on this camera and converse with another person that you've never met in your life. You see what I'm saying? And be able to hold your cool and keep your composure, bro. That's not easy to do, gang.
Oh yeah, definitely, man. But and just to be totally honest with you, man, you know, I never been that, you know, that type. Like, you know, on my Instagram, on my Facebook, like I'm never, you know, going live and stuff like that because like even with what I'm doing here on this YouTube thing, it ain't no, you know, look at me type of vibe that, you know, that I'm pushing. So I definitely want to, you know, mention that to you. So before we get up out of here, man, you know, I definitely wanted to you know, take a moment to you know, talk about your upcoming fight, man. Definitely can promote that here.
Yeah. Let's do it, man. Bosco versus Nina Boy. You know, it's in 7 days. You know, the ultimate goal was to, you know, show the world that Adamu and the Keyway, which is a blood in the Crip, could get in the ring and you know, bang it out, man. And you know, put the gun down, pick up some gloves though, homie. You know what I'm saying? And you know, it has a lot to do with cyberbullying. And just for the culture, man. It's a charitable event. For me, I've been training, so I'm ready to knock the pickle juice out this nigga nose. But at the end of the day, as men, the world get to see a blood in the Crip shake each other hand at the end of the fight. And hopefully, you know, we spread that noise because we like a pioneer just on the gang sector of it. Not that ain't been done, but a real Crip and a real blood that's active members in the streets currently right now, get in the ring and box live, you know what I'm saying, pay-per-view, and you know, may the best man win. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's up, bro.
Oh yeah, that's definitely big, man. It's definitely big for the city and the whole culture, man. Like you said, you know, it's never been done. You know,
Yeah.
you know what we've been seeing the past few years, you know, seeing celebrities do it, but you know, for people to be, you know, in a certain lifestyle and it could, like you said, it could easily go down another way. So to be doing it that way, I definitely think that's something positive, man. And I really hope that, you know, it catches on, man. I really hope that it catches on.
Yeah, that's the goal, bro. We gotta pull this off, man. We you know, we losing too many youngsters on this blacktop though, bro. Too many of them, man. They dying so young, man. I'm talking about the average young black man don't even live past 25 now. You see what I'm saying? And this shit's getting out of control because we got so many young niggas that's in that pen, that's in the kennel right now, man, catching 85 years, 75 years, 25 years of life. These niggas don't even know what that time mean, though. You know what I'm saying? And it's funny how, you know, I tell a nigga all the time, nigga, you'll go knock a nigga down, but you won't go take out the trash for your mama. You see what I'm saying? I be telling these little niggas, go call your mama today and tell her you love her. Because on this blacktop, nigga, if your head ain't on that swivel, nigga catch you out of bounds, man, and put you in a shit bag real fast. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit is heavy, you know? So, yeah, you know, by LA being, the capital of gang culture, you know, it's a big state, you know what I'm saying? A big city. Everybody got a chopstick, you know what I'm saying? 7.62, 22 R's, all that in the car, you know what I'm saying? And a nigga bounce out at that red light, you know what I'm saying? Catch you at that taco stand, man, and, you know, and it get ugly, bro, you know?
Definitely, man, definitely. So, you know, once again, man, it just goes to show, you know, how big of a moment this gonna be, you know, when y'all pull this off, man. And like I said, I really hope that it catches on, man. So, you know, if the youth can see, you know, guys that, you know, with your statue and, you know, just everything y'all been through, you know, in your life can do it at your age, that, you know, it's definitely something that, you know, not saying that, you know, the younger generation is, you know, beginners to what they're doing, but I definitely think it'll be a good look. And I definitely think it can potentially spread to the younger generation, you know,
Yeah.
to that.
Hell yeah, for sure, for sure.
So,
You know, a lot of these motherfuckers, they see what it is, man. Like, you know, a lot of times, most niggas don't understand that most of the people that hate on you is the people that you know. The people that's close to you is the ones that hate on you. You see what I'm saying? And when they see you doing something that they ain't doing, they know that you're the chosen one. You know what I'm saying? They know that you got a destiny. They know that you doing something that's unfamiliar to them, or that's something that they want to do, bro. So yeah, man, we just gotta stay focused.
oh yeah, definitely, man. Definitely got to stay focused. So let me ask you this, man, before we get up out of here. So after this particular fight that's coming up, do you see yourself, you know, possibly, you know, trying to pursue this avenue for, you know, a new career?
Yeah, for sure, for sure. We know we already set the tone. We didn't lit the torch. Not only am I just boxing in this event, I'm one of the co-promoters. You know what I'm saying? I'm A&R. You know what I'm saying? I'm giving a lot of local artists opportunity to come perform before we fight. You know, I'm clearing their records. I'm calling all these different artists and, you know, dealing with personalities. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, co-promoting, dealing with different venues and taking meetings and sponsors and all that shit. So I'm working around the clock though, bro. So for sure, I'm gonna take the Two Man the Box brand and I'm gonna spread it everywhere. It's not gonna just be in LA. You see what I'm saying? We gonna take it shit. North Carolina, South Carolina, you know what I'm saying? Georgia, Florida, you know what I'm saying? We go really push the movement. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, definitely, man. Definitely. Yeah, man, I think it's been a super dope interview, man. So I definitely, you know, once again, man, want to say, you know, thank you for doing this for me, and to you, man, if you a father, man, I definitely want to say Happy Father's Day to you if you are. So
Yeah.
definitely,
sure.
I am. So I
Happy
definitely
Father's
want,
bro.
yeah, I appreciate that. I definitely, you know, want to make sure I, you know, mention that to all the dads out here. So if it's anybody you want to shout out before we get up out of here, man, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap things up.
Nah, man, it was a dope interview. Yeah, let's get it done, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, definitely, man. I'm looking forward to working with you in the future, man. I definitely I ain't gonna be biased and predict your fight, but I'm gonna just say I wish you good luck and
All
I'm
right.
seeing your training. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it like that. But it's been another exclusive More to Live For interview. Why settle for less when my last name's More? Appreciate you, homie.
Yes, sir. All right, Brody.